Good morning. It's a beautiful, cool, brisk day here at Walt Disney World. And today we are going to ride every boat ride at Walt Disney World in one day. We're going to give it a shot. We're here. We just sat down. We're at the Wilderness Lodge heading to the Magic Kingdom. We got a bunch of these boats to ride today. So ride along with us today and I'll kind of talk in a little bit about what we're doing and why we're doing it. Come on. Okay, we made really good time. We're still waiting on the Magic Kingdom to open, so we're gonna hit the Fort Wilderness boat real quick, head over to Fort Wilderness and come back here. I know a few round trips, but you know, hopefully it pays off. Strategy's everything with this, and ours is a little shaky for various reasons, but I think we're still gonna make it. So here we are, we're in the Magic Kingdom. This is where we're starting all of our boat rides. Why am I doing this? Long before I was a fat blogger, I was a United States Marine for 6 years, active duty. And what do Marines do better than be passengers on ships, right? So I figured to honor the 246th birthday of the Marine Corps during the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, we'll do this. The connection here being we at WDWNT are going to be kicking off our 50-hour fundraiser the day after Thanksgiving, and Toys for Tots is our chosen charity. Toys for Tots was a very important charity to Walt Disney. In fact, he designed the first logo for Toys for Tots, and Toys for Tots is run by the Marine Corps Reserve. So we thought there's a nice way to tie it all together. Let's torture Eric and ride every boat ride in Magic Kingdom. A couple things, we're not doing any paid boats. We're not riding fishing expeditions or fireworks cruises. We'll be doing transportation around the parks and the boat rides that are within the parks. Most from here at Magic Kingdom. I better get started before the lines get too long. So come along. So over my time in the Marine Corps, I accumulated about 18 months of sea time. And my very first deployment was aboard the USS Wasp for Operation Uphold Democracy, which was around the Caribbean, also Operation Sea Signal, all around the Caribbean, especially Haiti, and there was stuff going on in Guantanamo Bay at the time. So here we are in the Caribbean. We're gonna simulate that old trip right here with Pirates of the Caribbean. All right, so that was Pirates. Now let's see how long we have to wait for Splash Mountain. Could throw us off. We got jammed up there at the end of Pirates too, threw us off. But there we go, Splash Mountain. So that was Splash Mountain. Now we're on the Liberty Bell, little river boat. Short wait, but kind of a long ride. Let's see how it is. Oh my God! Hello.
Oh my gosh! What are you odds?
If you watch Box
you here.
It's New Jersey, all the way from Jersey.
Oh, sweet.
Think of it, you want to ride the riverboat with us and hang out?
Yeah. Great.
Tell the people the sights.
Everyone's got their parkas on in Florida today.
It's cold and hot. It's that kind of weather where you want to take your jacket off and then you want to put it back on. Anyway, we're on a river. I guess then we have It's a Small World left, and then back to do more resort stuff, and then we'll talk about our strategy for the rest of the day.
And all the boats, huh?
All the boats.
Nice. I'm in.
Hey Jake, I noticed a problem. Those are boats. Were they listed as attractions? I didn't. Just add one more to the list. Yeah, this is what happens when you prepare for this in your mind and not like writing things down. As we know, cultural sensitivity has become very important to the Walt Disney Company. All right, we finished the wraps, and now we are in line for Small World. So it's a small world, but it's a long line. So. That's it for here. Small World. The climax of the ride being a bunch of dead kids in heaven. Right next to the Haunted Mansion. There's room for some of them over there if they want. So we're done here at the Magic Kingdom. We've got a couple resort launches left to do and the main ferry boat. And then I think we need to head to Disney's Animal Kingdom with the goal of trying to get to Epcot by like 5. I guess let's see what happens. Okay, so here we are at the Poly. We took the resort launch. Right now the launch is combined with the Grand Floridian, so we knocked both of those, 2 birds with 1 stone. Now we just have to ride the main ferry to the Magic Kingdom, and we're out of here. All right, we're here on the Richard F. Irvine. We're trying to get this out of the way in daylight hours because tonight this turns into a cage fight. In fact, there's a Kumite scheduled upstairs at 8 p.m. So we're trying to get on down the road. And we're on schedule. We're looking good. We're going to get on the monorail, get to the car. We're going to Disney's Animal Kingdom because it closes before Epcot. Gives us a little more time. We don't want to get stuck at Epcot and not be able to do Navi River Journey. So come on. Oh, we have one more stop along the way. My puppy doesn't care about Disney content. She needs to go to the bathroom, so we need a quick break. All right, Magic Kingdom took us right at about 6 hours to do 10 boat rides. We really only have one to do here at Animal Kingdom, Navi River Journey, because Cali River is down for refurbishment. The only reason that's a thing is that was my tie into Africa, right? Which is another deployment aboard the USS Ponce, LPD, whatever it was. And that was for Operation Assured Response in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Central African Republic, Ivory Coast, all those really fun parts of the world. Again, floated around for months there and didn't get a chance to do Cali River, but we still have Navi River Journey. So come along. so that was Navi River Journey. No, not Navy Journey. I know the difference. My neck hurts. And my back hurts. You know what else hurts, Jake? My AWA.
My AWA. My AWA. My AWA.
That's terrible. Anyway, we're done at Animal Kingdom. So let's 2:33. So we're still on schedule, hopefully, to get to Epcot by 5. And then we found out both of the Sasagula launches at Disney Springs are still operating, or are now operating. So we'll see how that goes. All right. All right, we're at Epcot. It's 3:52, and we're hopping on. There's only one Friendship boat running right now, so we're hopping on a Friendship boat on our way across the World Showcase Lagoon, dodging all the barges and floating trash. By the way, for those that care, for whatever reason, all the boats at the Magic Kingdom, for the Magic Kingdom resorts, if they're open air, if you're outdoors, you don't have to wear a mask. For some reason, the Friendships, different rules, even if you're sitting on the back outside, it appears you need to wear a mask. Either way, just info for you out there. We are now going to head to Living with the Land.
Many of these, like papaya, raised by fish farmers around the world. Way to produce more while...
All right, so that was Living with the Land. 2 more in Epcot for you. I'm dreading Frozen Ever After. 4:30, I mean, we're doing well time-wise. I'll say this, Jake. Have we eaten today? No, we've not eaten. We didn't even take advantage of the free cucumbers on Living with the Land. I promise we'll eat, but let's try to knock this out, and then hopefully we can reward ourselves a little bit. This reminds me of being born. All right, so if you've been in the Marines, if you've been in the Navy, you know, typically if you are deployed at sea 45 days without hitting a port, the captain authorizes a beer day where everybody gets a few beers. Because I mean, 45 days is a long time to go without hitting a port. So anyway, we figured like 16 boat rides will allow this here. Little quick sip. And I know I said we haven't eaten. All I got was a pretzel, but you're not here for that. You don't care what I'm eating. You care about the ketchup can. Summerfest here in Germany, red gold. So if you watched our Genie videos before, you know that we've been keeping score. Red Gold replacing Heinz around property. Red Gold, delicious ketchup from Indiana. And yeah, that's 5-0 Red Gold right now. All right, so it is 6 p.m. It feels like midnight. We're on the Skyliner, so we've been pounding the ground all day. We did land, we did sea, now we're doing air. All for the Marine Corps birthday for Toys for Tots. 246 years of the Marine Corps, but also the day after Marine Corps birthday is Veterans Day. So also this is for all my fellow brothers in arms, brothers and sisters in arms, those of you from the Army, the Navy, now the Air Force, the Coast Guard. But Jake, I forgot something. We also now have a Space Force. So I thought about it, and we haven't been to 4 parks. I've never been to 4 parks in one day. Hollywood Studios. We're going back there anyway because that's where we parked for that friendship. And I did my first Lightning Lane purchase just for us, Jake. I think we earned it. We need to go to space to honor our brothers in a newly formed United States Space Force before we go to the Sasagula launches over at Disney Springs. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right, let's do it. All right, that was Rise the Resistance for our friends in the Space Force. I'm not clear yet exactly what day-to-day life in a Space Force is like, but I hope you're training for missions just like that one to rescue people like us when we get in a pinch. If you're looking for Space Marines, if you have suits for fat guys, I'm in. So now bonus boats. These weren't part of the original plan. We're gonna say stuff going to parks or in parks, but the Sasagula boats are open at Disney Springs and we're gonna head there just for a little bonus coverage for you guys. So let's go. All right, so we're at the Sasagula launches. I don't even know which one we're getting on. We only have 2 rides left, but they're long. This is like if you've ever run the Disney World half marathon where you get to like the cloverleaf of World Drive and Epcot Center Drive. You know you're gonna make it, but you know it's gonna suck. And that's a wrap. Number one, it wasn't 2 boat rides, it was 3. In fact, it could be 4, except one of them is incorporated into the route. There's like a non-stop to French Quarter, I think, that also incorporates Riverside on a different route. Those are the most uncomfortable boats of all of them, I think. It's been a tough day. A couple notes. Number one, Cali River Rapids was down for refurbishment. They're not running that contemporary line. So a couple boats that we didn't, boat rides that we didn't get to go on, Jake. 25,522 steps. It's over 12 miles. We almost got to join all these half marathon people and do a half marathon. So over 25,000 steps. I wasn't planning on my legs getting a workout today. I was planning on my ass getting a workout from sitting down on all the, and it did. Trust me, legs are tired, backside very sore, a lot of sitting, but we did it, we made it. I wanna also just say real quick, again, we are doing this in honor of the Marine Corps birthday, Veterans Day the following day, but this all ties into our Toys for Tots fundraiser we'll be doing on our marathon show starting on November 26th. We're going to be broadcasting for 50 straight hours. Really 52 because I'm doing a 2-hour pre-show of the show Locked In. That will start at 7 p.m. Eastern time on November 26th. So please tune in, help support Toys for Tots. Obviously, there's going to be auction prizes. There will be you can just donate. You can, we have all kinds of ways that you can support this worthy charity. We're really looking forward to it. To all my fellow Marines out there, happy 246th birthday. And to all my fellow veterans out there, happy Veterans Day on the 11th. Buy yourself something nice. If you want to try to ride all the boats at Walt Disney World, be my guest. There are some errors that we made along the way. I would say we weren't super efficient in the Magic Kingdom area, but you don't really have to be because you can't park hop until 2 anyway. And no matter how smart you are, you can't get on those Huck Finn rafts until, was it 11? So There's only so much you can do. You can do this in any order and any kind of efficiency, and I think you should be able to do it in before 2 o'clock, so you can hop to another park. So that wasn't a big deal. I think we could have done that in any order and been okay. We did also take a side trip and ride Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and so that added about an hour. It is now about 9:35, so we started at 7:45 a.m., so just under 14 hours. We probably could have done it in 12 or 13 if we're lucky. Some parts were really crowded today. If you're going to try this, you got to hit the Magic Kingdom first, I would say, and rope drop it. Get there before the lines get long. We were also very lucky. It was cold today, so rides like Splash Mountain did not have a long wait. That helped us a lot. We had a good time. If you have better ideas on how to do it, put it in the comments below. If you do it yourself, let me know. Or email me, eric@WDWNT.com, or put your time down in the bottom. Let us know what your strategies are for doing this. I think it was a good time. I'm really sore. Also, Jake and I, literally the only thing we ate today was we split a pretzel in Germany. We each had a beer, and I think I had a coffee from Joffrey's at about maybe noon or 1. Other than that, nothing. And it's weird, I'm not hungry. Are you hungry? I don't feel hungry. I think that's unhealthy. Like, my stomach is doing nothing but just taking up space. It should be telling me like it's time to eat. So it is time to eat. We're gonna go do that, and we'll see you next time here on WDWNT.